Where am I? Is this the 80s? I feel like I'm stuck in the 80s. What is going on, guys? Let's see if everybody can hear me. Let me know how the audio is doing out there. Let's see who we got on the horn. I see Victory Leo in the house. I see Keisha, Jace, Consuela, Veg the Man, Ricto, Extreme Rec 2000. What's up? Bobby Jenkins, Joey Baseball, Retro Days in the house. All right. Sadie Cat TV, how's it going? Yo, yo, yo. What's the dealios? You're in Vaporwave Mountain, pal. How's it going? Hope everybody's doing pretty good out there. Audio is good. How's the music? Is the music pretty good? You liking the jams? Tonight, we're going to be doing some 80s trivia. So, that's what the show is going to be about. We might switch it up in about another week. I think we might move on to some 90s, maybe. But right now, we're going to be doing one more week of 80s trivia. And then we'll switch it up a little bit. I might go back and forth. We'll see how things go. See what, see what you guys think about it. But let's see. Listen to these tunes. Isn't that nice? Fire away. Let's see. So someone said the delay is strong. I wonder what's going on. I think my internet looks good. All right. So let's see. I can hear you loud and clear. Love the jams. All right. Yeah, hopefully we don't get copyright striked on this. These jams were loaned to me. Well, you need to check down in the comments. There is a YouTube channel that they are making 80s mashups, and some of these jams are thanks to them guys. So hopefully you enjoy it. I can hear you loud and clear. Yes. Hold on just a second. Make my screen a little bit bigger so I can make sure I don't miss any of the stuff coming across the screen. Desiree, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good as well. Yeah, we're gonna wait for a couple more people to get in here. Let's see, we got 16 in the house right now. That's a pretty good number to start off with, especially since I started the stream off probably about 30 minutes early, which I'm hoping to try to stick with a 9 o'clock. And we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that 9:30, I mean, you know, the first 4, 5, 6, however many I've done, it's been great, but I've been really wanting to start a little bit earlier to kind of catch the early birds before they get the worm and go to bed. But we'll see how it goes. It's like a full 60-second delay. I do like that it shows your live chat. Should make scoring more accurate. I'll probably be switching between this and the big chat though. But I do have to switch, you know, back and forth to show the questions and the answers. 1 week, 30 minutes late, another 30 minutes early. I know, right? That 30 minutes late, man. I'll tell you what, learning this streaming software, it's a little bit of a learning curve because there's no teacher but YouTube, and YouTube's only as good as the teachers on YouTube. So not knocking any of the teachers, but they're not all created equal. And it's kind of up to us, you know, the guys who are trying to set up our streams and everything to pick the right person to learn from. And some of them, kind of jot around some of the things that you should tweak and stuff, and some of them get right to the nuts and bolts, but not everyone's the same. So sometimes I, have a little issues that I gotta kind of work out. But I did find a Streamlabs OBS Discord channel, so they've been helping me out as well. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, happy Friday, Blue Heron. Good to have you here. The on-screen chat is distracting. Not for everybody, for some people, but we'll probably switch over to the 3/4 screen once I get the trivia going, though. I wonder what the cartoons are that you didn't include because you couldn't find footage. None that I know of. I have a handful that that are on my cartoons that I got copyright or hit with copyright, or they wouldn't even approve me to even put it on in the first place, because some of them I reached out to before I even started doing my 80s and 90s cartoon intros. My mom is joining us tonight, Retro, ready to play. All right, Mom. Happy Mother's Day as well, and happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers that are out there. We all appreciate you guys, so thank you, moms that are out there. Let me see if I can get caught up on any that were a little bit higher. Mario is the beast. Yeah, Extreme. You might or might not get some of these 80s ones. Some of them are pretty easy. Some of them are a little bit tough. So I've got a little bit of everything thrown in here. But, All right. So just so you guys know, tonight's stream is to support NF. This is NF month. So NF stands for neurofibromatosis. So if you didn't already know what that is, there's a link down below if you want to learn any more about it. With that, I think that we're just about ready to start the stream. Let's see. Let's give us 4 more minutes. So we'll start at the 15 mark. And in the meantime, if you guys, just want to kind of mingle, let me know if there's any, if you have any questions or anything like that. Hopefully everything goes smooth tonight. I know last week, I think I might have let like 1 or 2 of the questions slip out because I think it was my first time using this new format that I was doing. But hopefully I've kind of got that worked out and, tweaked. So I guess we'll find out for sure as we go along. But, this trivia game is something new that I'm doing on the channel. So, there's a lot of little things in between that I'm trying to learn. But let's see. Oh, hey, that's good. You guys are talking amongst yourselves. Let me get caught back up on some of the later stuff. What's up, Keith? Welcome to the stream. What is up, Will? Yeah. Hey, is the music sounds good? I did raise it up just a little bit, but hopefully it wasn't too much. Sorry, my phone was laggy. In between some of the synthwave or the new retro wave or the outrun music that you guys are hearing tonight, you're gonna hear some really good jams. And I think I have about a 40-minute segment entire, encompassing all of the music. And I think about 20 or so minutes of it is just straight up great 80s flashback songs. Hey, Keith. All right. So. Yeah. Did I play Super Mario Brothers? Consuela Schaefer. I have not played Super Mario Brothers in, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months. But I do love Super Mario Brothers. That is a great game. I played it on the NES, the NES Classic, my Game Boy. I have a Game Boy Color that I have Super Mario Brothers on. Yeah, happy Mother's Day. Hey, Nermi. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you, man. My favorite retro wave artists. I don't really know the names of most of the artists that I listen to. I just bookmark, download, or save off the songs that I love. What is this? We got a super chat from Nermiachos. Hey man, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Let's see, was there a question that went along with it? Yes, there was. Did you see Netflix toys and movies that made us? So I watched all of the toys that made us. I actually did a interview with Volkweiss a while back before he actually put the first episode out. So, but yes, I've watched all of the toys that made us. The movies that made us, I haven't seen all of the episodes of that yet. But it is one of those shows that I will get to. Here's something kind of interesting that you guys probably don't know about is Volkweiss. Those guys that made both of those shows, they actually have a new show that's coming out that is all about the toy stores, like those little mom and pop toy stores. Where we get all of our vintage and nostalgia stuff. They're actually doing a show about that where they talk about a bunch of cool toy stores all over the US. So anyway, but yeah, thanks Nermi for the super chat, and hopefully that kind of answers your question. And I gave you a little tidbit of insider information that I know about regarding some of his other projects. There's one called White Bat. I like his music. He's a retro wave guy. I talked to him. Let's see. I prefer the Midnight FM 84, Luke Million, and Max Thor. Have I ever worn Timberland boots? No, I have not. I don't like wearing boots particularly at all. They're heavy. They're cumbersome, and unless I'm going to some event where I need to wear it, or I'm going to be working outside, I don't really particularly wear boots. Okay, so we'll continue to talk. But I want to go ahead and get started on some of these questions. Finally giving those flea markets some much needed love. I actually had a list. The guys at Nacelle, they're the guys who were making that show. They sent me a list of all of the toy stores that are going to be in the show. I don't remember seeing like any flea markets, but I know some of those flea market toy stores have some. They're actually, legit toy stores. They just also sell their wares at flea markets too, or the flea markets might be where they have their brick and mortar. So I don't necessarily know for sure if those aren't included, because I don't know all these toy stores that were in the list, but they're all over the U.S. and these guys did a lot of traveling. If they make a live action Mask, I will be in heaven. Mask is one of my favorite 80s cartoons growing up. Love the toys. It was right up there with Transformers and G.I. Joe for me, and I really, really do love masks. So I hope they do it. You know, I haven't really heard a lot of news about it. They keep going back and forth. And with the coronavirus stuff that we're dealing with right now, there's been a lot of, you know, people backing off on putting out information on some of these shows that they're working on. Doesn't mean they're not doing it behind the scenes. It just means that we're not getting that information, you know, as soon as we would like. Okay, so Mask was classic. Have the series and definitely would love a live version. Yeah, me too. My PC is lagging. It's updated earlier, so not sure what is going on. Miles Mayhem. Love Mask 2. Miles Mayhem. Yes. Killed Matt Tracker's brother. Sad story. Sad story. Sad. So sad. Trailer for the new SpongeBob movie. No, I have not. I have not seen the new trailer. But with that, guys, I am ready to move on to our first question. So without further ado, hope you guys are ready, because we are going to go ahead and get started. And with that, hopefully we don't have any anything go wrong. But we're going to switch on over to round 1. All right, guys? So, hope everybody's ready. Is everybody ready? All right. So, question number 1. In 1980 to 81, what planet was found to have 14 small moons besides its 9 larger ones? I guess in 1980 or 81, they actually found out there were 14 small moons around this larger one. My body's ready. All right, we got some answers coming in, guys. I wish that the, you know, what I look at on the YouTube side is the same as what I'm seeing on my back end side, because it kind of sucks. I got like probably about a 15-second delay. I hate that. Oh man, we got a bunch of answers coming in. All right. Look at that. Okay, so some people even know how many moons some of these planets already have. All right, so the answer is Saturn. Good thing it's not Uranus. Let's see who got this one right first. Because this is the 80s. And you don't all get stars just because you got it second or third or fourth or fifth, or even got it wrong. You know, in 2020, everybody gets a star whether they get it right or wrong. But right now, we're stuck in the 80s. So sorry, guys, if you didn't get it right. Okay, let's see who guessed it right. Okay, so Nigma said Jupiter. Ricto said Saturn. William said Saturn. And Keith said Jupiter. Jace, Jupiter. There's a lot of Jupiters. But the first person to say Saturn, you guys already heard me say it. I believe it was Ricto. Now, you guys got to remember to let me know if you see something a little different in the chat. Because I want to make sure that I'm calling out the right person who got it right. Yeah, we don't like participation trophies. I'm just messing. Yeah, that was the first question. I wanted to hit you kind of hard. You know how like some people like to go easy on people in the beginning? Nah, not me. I like to throw in the easy ones in between. But I like to get your brain thinking right out the box. So, all right. So, Question number 1 in the books. Yeah. Oh, here's a reminder. If you guys do get to lagging on the video itself, if you go to the bottom right to where the wheel is under settings, you can change the playback speed to like 1.75 or something along those lines to, you know, make sure you get caught up. And then once it gets caught up, it'll automatically switch back to normal. So hopefully that'll get you caught up with the stream where you're not behind at all. All right. So let's see. Moving on. A lot of people. Let's see. We got some chatter. Voyager 2 didn't make it to Uranus till 86. Yeah, I can't even tell if that's a joke or if that's serious. Leader of the pack. Yep, right out the gate, Ricto's taking the lead. Yeah, I do give out ghost stickers every once in a while. But my main man, Ghost Dad, who's here behind me, I don't know if you can see him or not. He's the one that puts the Ghost Dad stickers on the wall. So the problem is you might not see him doing it. So, you know, and I don't necessarily call it out when he does it. So sorry about that. All right, let's move on to question number 2. Question number 20. What is Snake's last name in Escape from New York? What is Snake's last name in the movie Escape from New York? Oh, we're almost up to 30 people. All right. It's getting a little lively here. Yeah, just so you guys know, spelling is not a problem, just as long as I know you got the right answer. If you fumble through typing it in, you know, you don't have to look up how to spell something. Just make sure you got the right answer in there. Do not answer wrong answers tonight, okay? All right, so the answer to question number 2. PLISSKEN. All right. One of the staff members, actually a family member, was trying to get my attention. So sorry. Let's see. Let's see who got the answer right first. Oh man, some of these comments. Okay. Oh, look there. Nigma, man. I think Nigma got it first from what I can see. And he got the spelling correct. William is in a very close second with Ricto right behind him and Keith. Hey, what's up, Ali fan? Welcome to the stream. Let's see if there's anyone new in the stream. Looks like Steve's here. Hey, Joanna, welcome back. I guess maybe you got things fixed. Ghost Dad Pliskin. All right, so we have a winner for that second question. All right, so moving on. Anyway, Escape from New York, one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. That movie was nuts. I think there's an Escape from LA as well. I remember that one, but I think that's the one I don't remember as well. Does that sound right, guys? Wasn't there an Escape from LA? or Escape from Colorado or something like that. I don't know. All right. So moving on to the next question. Question number 3. What movie company was sold to MGM in 1980 due to the failure of the film Heaven's Gate? This one's a little bit tough, so let's see who can actually get this one. This one's kind of a tough question. Maybe not real tough if you know your movie studios. What movie company was sold to MGM in 1980 due to the failure of the film Heaven's Gate? Keyword is movie company. Oh, some good answers though. Yeah, it's not a actual movie. It's the one of the companies that's behind the movies. Yeah, it was LA. Yeah, I know it was. It wasn't Colorado though, was it? Somewhere on TV Tropes. I love that that site. TV Tropes is good. Okay, let's see who got it. Which, right off the bat, I don't think I saw, but maybe one that that got it right. But let's find out. United Artists. So United Artists was the one after Heaven's Gate was a abysmal failure. Let's see who got it right first of all. With all the chatter, it's kind of hard to keep up. But it looks like Purple Epic Icon got it. All right. United Artists, guys. But there's some other good answers in here. Some of them I wouldn't even have thought about. Like Orion, that's a good one. Lionsgate. Was Lionsgate in the early 80s? I don't remember. Metro Goldwyn. Yeah, those are all good answers. But United Artists and Purple for the win. So, what was that, Ghost Dad? Okay, all right. He was letting me know he was giving you a silver star. But, you know, if I'm not giving out the silver stars, I don't really like to announce it so much. So, you know, moving on. All right. So, let's see. Question number 4. Oh, darn it. There we go. On which hand did Michael Jackson wear his single white glove during the 1983 performance of Billie Jean for the MOTOWN 25th Anniversary TV special? That's a long one. On which hand? Or hee. Oh, Metro Gold. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. We got a bunch of answers coming in. A retro. Well, Retro Days. The other retro. You better stick around, man, because there's a couple $5 questions that are in here that you might be familiar with. So just giving you a little heads up, a little notice. On which hand did Michael Jackson wear his single white glove during the 1983 performance of Billie Jean for the MOTOWN 25th Anniversary TV special? If you guys look on YouTube, it's all over on YouTube. You can find it. But the answer to that question His left hand. So if you put left, you got it right. Now let's just find out for, you know, just the sake of seeing who got it first. Let's see who it looks like got it first. I mean, this is a 50-50, so unless you're an alien and have like 4 hands and one's not straight, you know, on the left or right. Enigma said right. Ricto, he called left. Retro Days, he called left. Yeah, that one's kind of hard. I like that question though, because his left hand was like the, you know, the all important answer. I can get half a star. Yeah, Keith. Yeah, Ricto got it right. Okay. His left hand. Man, you know, I read a story not too long ago about the glove. I don't remember whether it was sold or you know, or if somebody else purchased it or something. I thought I read a story about that. I wish I could recall it. Oh man. We have a super chat. All right. Awesome. What 90s movie is about a dad who loses his body? I wonder if anybody knows the answer to that one. Thanks, Narmi. I appreciate it, man. And thank you for reminding us about that movie. I mean, nobody knows about that movie, right? Yeah, some might have quicker vid streams, but this is all in fun. So whether you get it right or wrong, it's all in fun. Ghost Dad gives out tons of free stars to people that you know, aren't even getting the right answers. So, I mean, you might have some silver stars on the wall that, you know, you probably accidentally ended up with. I don't know. Leonard Part 1. Oh my God, I remember Leonard. Wow. I forgot that Bill Cosby had some duds, man. He had some bombs. All right. So, answer number 4. We're going to take that one off the board. Okay. Question number 5, guys. Let's go ahead and get on with question number 5. In He-Man, Orko's name was originally what before the character's name was changed to save on animation costs? In He-Man, Orko's name was originally what before the character's name was changed to save on animation costs? Let's see who gets this one. Did you say GoPro? RD, man. He said GoPro. Okay. Oh my God, that's so funny. I'm like, I know the answer to this. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure he didn't mean GoPro. I mean, unless that's like in the forefront of your mind and you're like, man, I need to go buy a GoPro this weekend. That's funny. Orko the Great. Oracle. I like some of these answers. Gwildor. Trolla. He is sort of a troll. I always liked Orko. I actually have the Orko, an original Masters of the Universe Orko, you know, mint. Well, I don't know if it's mint on card because the card's a little beat up, but it's unopened. It's pretty cool. Dang it, I should have watched that show more. See, I even said it like you were saying it. Instead, I watched Mighty Max from '93. Dude, Master of the Universe came on way before 93. We're talking early 80s. That's the name he was given in the Dolph Lundgren He-Man live action movie. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm kind of recalling that. I'm remembering that now. Yeah, because he wasn't even Orko in it. That pissed me off. Couldn't believe they didn't even have Orko in the He-Man, the He-Man movie. I was like, this is ridiculous. I used to have an Orko action figure. Yeah, he has the little, what is it? The thing that you pull, kind of like in the Evel Knievel motorcycle. Yep. Was it 83? All right. So the answer to question number 5. Gorpo. Let's see who got it. Or got pretty close with their spelling. And no, the answer's not GoPro. All right. Notice how I left this song in the mix because I love this song. This one's awesome. And no, Retro Days, I don't know who sings it. Or I don't know who made this. That's bad on me. I should know who the artists are on some of these really awesome retrowave songs that I like. But I don't really pay a lot of attention to it. I just listen to them over and over. Great Orkor. The fix is in, ladies and gentlemen. The fix was already in last week whenever he gave me a $5 super chat to put He-Man in the questions. So Annie's a friend of mine, so I wanted to do it just because I thought it would be fun. Change the name to make animating him easier. Let's see. Difficult to keep card backs in good shape. Yeah, the card backs are hard to keep in shape on those older figures. Whoever it is that even designed that idea for doing card backs, I guess it came out with the Star Wars stuff. All right, so Gorpo, and the person who won that question was Retro Days. There was a couple other people who got it right, though. So that's cool that a couple of you guys knew about that. Okay. So question number 6. In Eddie Rabbit's only #1 hit in the early 80s, what kind of night did he love? In Eddie Rabbit's only #1 hit in the early 80s, what kind of night did he love? Hey, Desiree. So it depends on which song you're talking about. You talking about specifically this one, or you kind of want the playlist? Because I did put the 80s playlist that's already in the description down below. So if you're interested in any of that, like there's an 80s mix of actual 80s songs that are also in this playlist. So that's actually down below. Now this song isn't, but I can add it to the description if you guys want to know what all songs are playing, or at least the ones that I remember the names of. Like, see this this music mix right here? This is from a YouTube channel that allowed me to play their music. All right, so let's find out what the answer is to number 6. Love a Rainy Night. It's rainy. Let's see who got that one right. Get down on it. Get down on it. I love soul music. Oh, this is great too. The way that these guys mixed this music is phenomenal. So these songs that you're hearing right now, they're in a sort of like a mixtape, and they're in the description down below. Okay, so it looks like Jetsons 71 might have got this one first. Let's see if there was anybody else who got it. Let's see. Keith, Jace, Retro Days, Christopher. A lot of you guys got this one. Steve, Joanna, Alley Fan, Purple, Nermi, Desiree. Man, a bunch of y'all got it. All right, so the winner of that one was Jetson 71. I'm assuming that is the cartoon show, the Jetsons. You know, they are supposed to be making a Jetsons live action television series. I don't know if you guys knew about that, but they're actually supposed to be making a live action Jetsons TV series. And I actually read an article recently that said that it has not been pulled off, that they're still in the works on it. I don't know if they're in pre-production or if it's actually, I think it's been greenlit, but they're still writing the storyline or something. And I know they haven't like done any casting. Otherwise, I would have heard about it. But yeah, just a little cool information. I'm on my PC, so it's much better. Cool. I love that you guys are like getting all ready to go and, you know, getting geared up so you can do well. Yeah, so if you're not on my Discord and you guys want to be able to chat and stuff like after the stream ends, you're welcome to join my Discord server. The link is in the description down below. Would love to have you. I give out other information about the channel, sometimes behind the scenes stuff. So, you know, every once in a while you'll hear some stuff that you might not see on the front end on the regular YouTube channel, Retro Crunch. So Discord's a cool place to talk with me behind the scenes a little bit. The dang song plays at least twice a night. Okay, so that is it for question number 6. Question number 7. Yep, definitely join the Discord after parties. Who got the points on the Orko one? That was Retro Days. All right, question number 7. Prior to a 1980 fight, he said, if Holmes don't C sharp, he'll B flat. Prior to a 1980 fight, he said, if Holmes don't C sharp, he'll B flat. Man, Ricto answered twice. Man, I wish they would do a Spaceballs too. Man, so many great shows that that never got a sequel that should, and then there's so many shows that got 2 or 3 or 4 that shouldn't have. All right, so the answer to number 7, Muhammad Ali. If you said Muhammad or Ali, you got it right. Let's see who got it first. And if you said Muhammad Ali, Ghost Dad back here might put a silver sticker on the wall for you. It'll be a star. Silver star sticker. I need to get Retro Crunch shirts that say Retro Crunch on the front. And they got like silver stars all over the shirt. You'd be like, dude, I've got tons of stars off of the Retro Crunch trivia. Let's see. Okay, so Rick, though, it looks like he got it right first. And he got it right second. And then Steve Pelt also got it. And Chris, Keith, Jetson 71, Jace, and a ton more. 1, 2, 3. Was Mike Tyson around then? Yeah, but he was a kid, I think. I don't remember how old Mike Tyson is. I'm pretty sure he was around. He was a kid. He was young. All right. Y'all ready for question number 8? Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Too bad Spaceball's got a terrible cartoon. I just want to see Mel Brooks give us one more. Yeah. Mel Brooks, man. That guy was genius. And he made some great movies. Retro Crunch merch. I know, man. I need to work on some Retro Crunch merch. Put a half star on the back. Put a half star. I love it. Yeah, just one half star. Like maybe in the corner somewhere. People be like, dude, why you got a half star on the back? Don't worry about it. It was that one half star that Retro gave me that one day. Actually, I think the first person on this channel to earn a half a star. I mean, don't quote me, but I thought it was Michelle. I don't think she's on tonight. But I think Michelle might have been the first one to get a star. See, I even know like who my peeps are, man. The ones that are regularly on here. Float like a butterfly, sting like a ghost dad. I'm definitely gonna get Ghost Dad, man. I just gotta find it. And I don't. You know, I've looked on it. It's easy to get on eBay. It's just not, well, not easy, but I've seen it. That takes away a lot of the fun, though. Yeah, if you have ideas for things that would be really cool for a RC shirt, man, you can post them in Discord if you want. Michelle left after that half start. No way, she's been back. Okay. Stay on topic. Stay on topic. Hold on. How did the live All in the Family do? And if you say it was good, could a revival be possible? Oh, the live All in the Family. They're not gonna. I really highly doubt that that show will ever be made, and it definitely won't be made with the live All in the Family cast. They're too high profile, but I liked it. I liked all of the live in front of a studio audience shows to a degree. I have issues with some of the acting and things like that. But for me, I still enjoyed them. So they were still fun. Okay, question number 8. What movie did Richard Gere wear designer suits by Giorgio Armani? When he even wore clothes? In what movie did Richard Gere wear designer suits by Giorgio Armani when he even wore clothes. Let's see who gets this one. Oh, good answers. Well, looks like good answer. Maybe not answers. Oh, okay. The answers are changing a little bit. We're getting other people who are starting to put in some answers. Okay, so let's find out who got it right. American Gigolo. I have to be honest, I've never watched this movie all the way through. And when it first came out, yeah, it wasn't something that I watched. And now as an adult, I don't know. I just haven't really had any real interest in watching it. I'd rather watch the 90s comedy Ladies Man. American Gigolo. All right, let's see who got that one right. Check me if I'm wrong. But I believe it was Steve. All right, Steve, good job, man. American Gigolo, Steve Pelt. Cool. Hope you guys are ready for question number 9, because we're going on to question number 9. After I check the feed. Ghost Gigolo. Can you imagine being a ghost gigolo? Yeah, when you hear Richard Gere, man, that's like the first thing that pops in people's mind. Because he was fancy dressed in that movie as well. You know, he was a rich millionaire, and so it's safe to assume that the guy, you know, dressed in some nice clothes. RD, you lose your Gorpo point for that one. I didn't even see what he wrote. Oh, Ghost Gigolo. Come on, that's a good answer. Okay, so question number 9, I believe we're on. Name this giant toy ship from the 1985 G.I. Joe toy series. Should be named the giant ship or toy ship from the 1985 G.I. Joe toy series. Name the giant toy ship from the 1985 G.I. Joe toy series. Okay, let's see who got this one right. And the answer is the USS Flag. Kind of cool story. I actually got the USS Flag. It's been a while actually. But I have a boxed USS Flag that I've never put together. It's actually stored away right now. I know, sad. What my real goal was to build a elevated shelf. That it would be a shelf that had like chains on the two ends that came out probably about maybe 2 feet outside the wall, and I was gonna have it sit on it on a platform, but I never got around to doing it. And it's one of those things that I would love to do for the channel, is do a speed build where you know, I video it and I show, you know, me putting it together in a speedway. But there's another channel called darn it, I can't think of it offhand. But the guy like redoes G.I. Joe toys and stuff. and he actually built a frame, a bottom like below deck frame for the USS Flag that I would like to do that as well. That way I can pick up the whole USS Flag and move it if I need to. But yeah, I don't know how much it was retail, but I only paid about $450 for mine, complete, in box. And you guys are probably like, holy crap, how did that ever happen? The guy was local in, or not local for me, but he was in Texas. And he was actually in Dallas. And I drove to Dallas to the guy's, he had a storage unit or a warehouse. And he helped me wrap it in brown paper, tape it up. I put it in my car with my family and drove it back home. Yeah. Anyway, so the USS Flag. Who was it that got that one? Before I rudely interrupted myself. Let's see. There was a couple of people that kind of were on the right track. Aircraft carrier, purple was right on that. But the name of the boat, the ship, was the USS Flag and Retro Days. Nice job, man. Good job, Retro Days. Virtual high, 5. Okay. Or pound it, whatever you want. Snail. Anyway. Okay. Who else got it? Nigma got it. Pretty close right behind him. William got it. Pretty close right behind him. Actually, William was right behind Retro Days. Almost got it first. If you wouldn't use caps, you might have got it first. That's where he got it. The love boat. I like that answer. Because there might have been some love on that boat. I don't know. All right. So, Lucky Dog. Yeah, man. Dude. It is definitely in my my list of things to do. It's just, come on, RD. You know how things go, man. You get so caught up on other things on your channel that you just don't always get about doing it. Oh, also, I know it's a little late in the stream, or we're about an hour in, but if you don't mind tweeting this out or posting it on Facebook just to let other people know that we have a live stream on Fridays, I would appreciate it, because any help to get the name for the trivia out more to support NF, the proceeds for this stream go to the neurofibromatosis foundation. So it's to support those that have NF and support the families of those that have NF. So if you have NF and you're on here, awesome. Thank you for supporting the channel. And if you've already super chatted and stuff like that, thank you for supporting me and the foundations that that I care about. Okay, so moving on. Question number 10. What was the He-Man toy line originally based on? I'm almost having fun with these He-Man ones just because I can see like Retro Days like jumping up in his seat when he sees. Or I can picture it. I can picture it because Retro Days loves He-Man. Oh, thank you, Victory. I appreciate it. Joey said Ghost Dad. Conan the Ghost Dad. What was the He-Man toy line originally based on? All right, so let's throw the answer out there, guys. This is for question number 10. Bam! Conan the Barbarian. If you said Conan, then you got it right. Let's see who got it first. Looks like Nigma Ram. All right, good job, dude. Let's see who else got it. William got it. Jace got it. Retro Days got it. I thought he would get it first, but good job anyway. Joanna. Keith. Joey didn't get it. He said Ghost Dad. Good answer, though. Good answer, though. Always a good answer. Retro Days' answer is going into overdrive right now. Yeah, I can like visually picture it. All right. All right, that was round 1. Hope you guys enjoyed round 1. That was fun. It took probably about 30, 45 minutes to do. We'll try to go through the next couple rounds a little bit quicker. Is my dog in here? I swear I keep hearing like my dog. It's either my dog or Ghost Dad. No joke. No. It's creepy being in here with all the lights off. You guys don't understand. I need to get a refill. I mean, BRB. Ghost dog. No joke. It is a ghost dog. Well, I got these headphones on, man, and things kind of sound weird. Because sometimes I can't tell what's going on around me. Definitely Ghost Dad. I know, right? We joke, but one of these days, like, something's going to, like, hand me something. And it's going to be, like, floating in midair. And, I mean, there's only one answer for that. Leonard 6. Okay. Oh my God. Retro Blast. Retro Blasting. I think it's called Retro Blasting. I think that is the hey Consuela, I'd have to look at your channel and see if it's something that interests me, but I will definitely go check it out. Is it called Consuela Schaefer? Is my dog the CEO of Retro Crunch? I can have some doggy biscuits called Retro Crunch biscuits. Oh, let's see. So Nigma has the score from the first round. Ricto had 3, Retro Days and me had 2, Purple, Jetson, and Steve had 1. All right, awesome. Yeah, did you get that, Christopher? Retro Blasting? I think that's the name of it. Phenomenal YouTube channel. Really, really enjoy that YouTube channel. It's really fun. And if you collect G.I. Joes or any old toys, he walks through the process for restoring. So I think that's pretty cool. And he does these little mini history episodes where he talks about the history of different things. So to me, that's pretty cool as well. Ooh, I don't know. What was Skeletor's name originally gonna be? Skeletine? I don't know. I don't know the answer to this. I really like the He-Man show, but I never really did a lot of research on the backstory or the back history of it. Although I know a lot of back history, but that's just not one of the questions that I know. Good question, no? Dun, 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 dun. Love you not. Okay, let's see. Chief Dog Officer. CDO. Yep. Bonehead. Demo Man. Oh my god. Yeah, Skeletor is so much better. I love Skeletor. That's like, I mean, that's just a perfect name for him. Yeah, I like that one. Is everybody ready to move on to round 2? Because I'm ready for round 2. Skeletor was originally going to be called Ghost Dad. It would be fitting. How can I get a hold of to discuss an idea I have? If you go to the About page on my YouTube channel, you can get my email address, my RetroCrunch email address, and send me a message there. Or you can find me on Twitter. Or you can find me on Facebook and Instagram. Although I'm not very, I'm not really on Instagram a lot, but I do check my messages on there every so often. Yeah, The Toys That Made Us has a Netflix. Netflix has a great episode on the history of He-Man. Also, Netflix has a history of He-Man that's on there that isn't done by the same guys who did Toys That Made Us. It's just a Netflix documentary about He-Man, and it's good. I just can't remember the name of it, but I watched it. Oh, I need a Ghost Dad shirt. All right, so round 2. We are getting started with round 2 right now. Everybody ready? On your mark, get set, go. Who voiced Teela, Evil Lynn, and Sorceress in the original He-Man cartoon? Linda Gray or Linda Gary? This is kind of a He-Man night, I guess. And it kind of plays what off of what Ricto actually suggested in Discord a couple days ago. So, thanks, Ricto. So, probably maybe midweek or something like that, I might... actually, I could start doing it on Twitter or something. I could post a movie that I'm going to watch that week. You know, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. Because sometimes I don't have time to watch movies or I just get too busy. I don't know anything about He-Man. Oh. Well, you need to start binge watching the He-Man show. Gonna petition for a Ghost Dad action figure. Oh, that would be sweet. I like My Little Pony too. I like My Little Pony. Or I like the original one. I haven't really watched a lot of the other stuff. Although I've seen a few episodes. This question is actually kind of a tough one. On your mark, get set, go stat. I like that. I'll try to remember that. That's good because it kind of goes with go. See, you guys are integral in getting this stream to where it's getting. Like, someone actually brought up the idea of getting on Discord a long time ago, and I started researching it, but never really, put a whole lot of focus on it. But then, people kept asking about it because people wanted to be able to communicate with me and communicate with each other more. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give a look into that. So I need a T1 line. I don't get the reference. Retro days. You got to explain. T1. Unless you mean a T1 line, like a T1 telephone line for your internet and telephone or that kind of thing. Is that what you're talking about? Because those are really fast. I think like 1.4 gigabit, if I'm not, or terabit, something like that. I don't remember. Okay. Who voiced Teela, Evil Lynn, and Sorceress in the original He-Man cartoon? Linda Gray or Linda Gary? Linda Gary. Yes. Okay. Super fast internet. Yep. Yep. I remember T1 even many, many years ago. We're talking like 10, 15 years ago. People would talk about having a T1 for a business. I'll be back. No, Discord is free. And it's even free to run a server. There's extra services that you can get on it if you want, but you don't have to. All right, let's see who the winner was of that question. Let's see. I think Nigma got it first. Yeah, Gary. Okay, Nigma Ram. He got that one right. Linda Gary. So there's a little bit of history. This is actually kind of interesting. And this is part of my He-Man history that I do know. For you guys that do like He-Man, I'm going to explain this real quick. So Linda Gray, Linda Gary, there's been a lot of confusion on what her name is. Because Gray is a pretty common last name. And in some of the episodes, actual episodes in the credits, they misspelled her last name as Gray on a couple occasions. I don't remember how many or what the how many times it was done, but they have incorrectly put her name in the actual credits on the show. So there are people that think it's Gray, even though it's Gary. So it's sort of a trick question. I added that one in because I thought it was a good one, and a lot of people don't really know that answer. Or not, I mean, it's not that uncommon, but I just thought it was a good trivia question. Good job, Nigma. Let's see who else got it. Got it. William got it. Purple got it. Retro got it. Retro Days. Chris got it. Keith. Angela. And the list gets short after that. Let's see what we got. No. Interesting. I didn't know that. Michael Gary Scott. Michael Scott. That guy. He could CEO for me anytime. I should make him CEO of Retro Crunch. Okay. Question number 2. On your mark. Get set. Ghost Dad. In 1979, she starred in the Broadway flop Got to Go Disco, but found fame in 1980 singing Fame. I'm gonna live forever. There was a Fame TV show as well. I remember the movie and the TV show. That was probably one of the first teeny bopper kind of like TV shows that me and my sister actually used to watch when we were younger. Did I watch SpongeBob? Do you mean the SpongeBob TV show, like the cartoon, or the SpongeBob movie? I like SpongeBob. SpongeBob's an awesome cartoon. One of the few cartoons that's out nowadays that I actually genuinely enjoy. There's not a lot nowadays that is campy, funny, corny, and kind of like just dumbed down humor that was as good as SpongeBob. It's like Wakanda forever, man. Ghost Dad forever. Except I can't do a G very easily. All right, let's see who got this one right. Irene Cara. I think that's how you say her name. Irene Cara? Irene Cara? She was a member of the Short Circus musical group on the Electric Company. Oh, I did not know that. I have not watched Gravity Falls. I take that back. I've probably seen a couple episodes. I have never watched a episode of BoJack Horseman. And I watched one episode of Rick and Morty. I don't remember Retro Days. Name the star of the film Fame. I have not watched that since I was young. So I just can't recall. That's a good question. I would like to see if anybody knows that. From the movie, right? Yeah, from the film. Actually, I'm going to look it up. Just because I want to know. Oh, 1980. I was only 7 years old, or six or seven when the movie first came out. Jessica Biel? Or no, Jessica Biel's. You know, they made a remake of Fame as well. Laura Dean, Lee Carreri, Maureen Teefy, wasn't a lot of big names. Okay. Who got Irene Cara first? Let's find out. Yeah, since it's Mother's Day coming up, we need a ghost mom. Christopher, he got that one. Good job, Chris. Retro Days right behind him. Good job. Jetson 71 in third. A lot of people didn't know that one. Yeah, that one's one that I remember the movie. I remember the plot of the movie, but I don't really remember everybody that was in it. Irene. I remember on the Fame TV show, man, the teacher, the lady teacher with the kind of curly hair. I can't think of her name, but I remember her. She played on, didn't she play on Electric Company? Or am I getting that mixed up with the movie? I can't remember. Okay, so question number 3. Whose middle name was Robard and was played by Jason Robards in this 1980s film? This is a tough one. To me, this is one of the tougher questions I'll be Ghost Mom. Where do I sign up? Ghost Dad 2. Ghost Mom. Whose middle name was Robard and was played by Jason Robards in this 1980s film? Ooh. See, that one was tough. Howard Hughes. Not an easy one to remember. Consuela says, do you know A Night to Remember? It is a Titanic movie. Nope, I do not. I will say it sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't remember offhand if I ever saw it. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that, Enigma. 2 years in a row. No one got that answer. Wow. That's the first question of the night that nobody got, I think. All right. Question number 4. Ready, set, go, Stad. Color mentioned in the titles of 2 1980s best-selling novels by Tom Clancy. Color mentioned in the titles of 2 1980s best-selling novels by Tom Clancy. So this color was mentioned in the titles of 2 1980s best-selling novels by Tom Clancy. Let's see who got it. Hey, welcome to the stream, The Breakfast Squad. I like that name. Reminds me of The Breakfast Club. Not the radio show, but the movie. Ghost Dad won and Ghost Dad won Oscar for Best Picture 2 years in a row. Oh shit, that's funny. Oh man. Yep, Hunt for Red October is one. The other book came out in 1986. Nope, still didn't get it. I should have asked what books. I should have said name the books. There is a book that Tom Clancy wrote even recently that has red in it, but all right. Red Dwarf. Hey, Red Dwarf is a cool show. Color mentioned in the titles of 2 1980s best-selling novels by Tom Clancy. The color red. Most of you guys knew that. Let's see who got that one right. The first one to buzz in was Nigma Red. And Breakfast Squad was right behind him. Oh, yeah, maybe it got a little confusing. And the answer is in pink, but the answer is red. All right, question number 5. After speaking out against this invasion, Soviet dissident Andrei Sakharov was exiled in January 1980. This is a history question. Red Dwarf. They could be a band. Those guys are funny. After speaking out against this invasion, Soviet dissident Andrei Sakharov was exiled in January 1980. And the answer is Afghanistan. Yeah, they invaded Afghanistan. Mistake. They weren't ever able to defeat them. Actually, it was a losing war. Kind of like Vietnam. Spent all our resources and time and money in it, and everybody was against it. Let's see who got that one. Purple epic icon. It looks like he rang it in first. Man, Nigma, you would have probably been tied if it wasn't for writing out the whole thing. That probably deserves a half a star. Hey, dude, can you hook him up? Oh, you already did? All right. Ghost Dad hooked you up with a half a star. Yeah, the CIA, they sent him. All right. Number 6. Yeah, Enigma got that one. Or no, I'm sorry. Purple Epic Icon got that one. Enigma got second. Who is Man-at-Arms' brother in the He-Man cartoons? Who is Man-at-Arms' brother in the He-Man cartoons? Split it. I gotta turn this fan on. Hold on a minute. We back. Joey, you're funny, dude. Dude, you gotta be a comedian. Women at legs. Men at arms, women at legs. Oh my god. That was so dumb. It was funny though. Oh man. Excuse me. Dun, dun, dun. The king. Dun, dun, dun. The king. All right, so let's find out the answer to that one. Fisto. Fisto for the win. Let's see who got that one first. That would be William Lightbourne. Good job, man. I feel like you're a cousin to Luke Skywalker. I mean, I don't know, man. Just kind of, I don't know. Anyway. Fisto for the win. All right, good job, William. Let's see who got it second. Retro Days got second. Let's see who got third. Steve. Good job. Christopher, next. Bisto. All right. Question number 7. Who played John Merrick, the Elephant Man, in the 1980 film? This is a great film, by the way. If you haven't seen it, it's a wonderful film. Who played John Merrick, the Elephant Man, in the 1980 film? And I believe it's based loosely on a true story as well. Hey, y'all know who's playing Stinkor in Kevin Smith's animated He-Man? That's not a trivia question, but I'm sure a lot of you guys already know. All right, we got some answers coming in. Good job, guys. Some of these answers I don't even know what to do with, man. All right, let's find out what the answer is. John Hurt. Let's see who got that one. Nigma. Good job, man. Or William Hurt. Nah, you were right, man. You got it. Good job. Retro Days was right behind you, man. Steve Pelt got it also. Chris got it. The Breakfast Squad got it. Payne Hurt did not get it. Just saying. Sir Patrick Stewart definitely didn't get it. Can't even think of him in that role. That dude's too pretty. All right. Good job. Okay. Question number 8. Denise Williams' hit Let's Hear It for the Boy was featured on what soundtrack in this 1984 Kevin Bacon film? Let's hear it for the boy. Got that song in my head now. Let's give the boy a hand. I think William Hurt is the guy who won the Oscar for A Kiss of the Spider Woman. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, a lot of y'all know this one. Yes, Bobby. Yeah, that's some news I'm pretty excited about. I'm actually going to be talking about it tomorrow in my my news about the new Demolition Man 2. I'm not sure how I feel about it, honestly. I mean, anything could happen. Anything could possibly turn out to be good. So I'm not going to knock it till I try it. It might end up being, awesome. Don't know if that's going to be able to happen, but I almost feel like the movie's being made just because Sylvester Stallone is trying to make sequels of all of his material. But I might be wrong. I actually know the answer to this one. Footloose. I did not like the Footloose remake. I haven't watched the Footloose remake. I need to watch it, I guess. When I used to live out of state or up in New England area, I went and saw the play or the theatrical play. It was like a dinner theater or movie theater or whatever, or dinner theater. I'm sorry, dinner theater. And I got to see the play Footloose, and it was okay. They are remaking Demolition Man, yep. And bringing back Wesley Snipes, yep. Let's see who got that one right. We pretty much all knew the answer to that one. Footloose. Let's see. Whoa. Nigma. Got it again, man. Dude, you guys need to like reset your stream and get caught up because Nigma's starting to run away with it. Purple got second. William got third. Jetson's got fourth. Rickdo, then Keith, and then the rest of you guys. All right. Question number 9. What country did Emmett and Austin travel to in the movie Spies Like Us? What country did Emmett and Austin travel to in the movie Spies Like Us? Yeah, Sylvester Stallone actually mentioned it in on his Instagram, I think, or it might have been Twitter. Yeah, I wonder if Sandra Bullock would come back for that. All right. Russia. The answer is Russia. Kansas Stan. No. Oh, man. I was in the play Footloose. Oh, wow. Like a high school play or after? Let's see who got this one first. Looks like Rickdo. Good job, man. Back in the USSR. Welcome to the stream, Rhonda. How's it going? Finn, what's up, man? Ooh. Oh, okay. Whoa, we got a super chat, guys. Ah, thank you very much for supporting the stream and our NF Foundation. Thank you very much. Let's see. Record Days with a $10 donation, man. Thank you. Let's see. He-Man's real name as revealed in the original mini comics. So He-Man used to come with a little small comic that was in with the card. It was on the card. And I always thought that it was really neat that they did that. It was really, I mean, there were some other ones that did that as well. Or they had like not really a comic, but like a bio that was on the back of the card or something. But in He-Man, they had a couple page actual mini comic that actually came with the toy. And if I recall, they did that so they could help build out the universe for He-Man for the cartoon, right? So they could build it out and people would understand what it's all about. You know, as a big boy toy, so boys could be empowered. Nowadays, it's women that are empowered. But yeah, that's a really cool question. Is it Adam? Because, yeah, I don't know. I vaguely remember reading one or two of the little mini comics, but I think I only had Skeletor as a kid. I never had He-Man or any of the other ones. Although I had friends that gave me some of the toys over the years, but I never really had them. You got to tell me the answer, man. My mustache is empowered. What are we on? Are we on 9 or 10? Oh, yeah, we're on 10. In 1980, Kathleen Conley became the first woman to graduate from what Colorado school? Down. Oh, you can't leave us hanging, Retro Days. What was the answer to that one? Joey said it's either Adam or Ghost Dad. Ular? Wow. I did not ever know that trivia question. I did not ever know that. Huh. Ular. They liked words that had O in it. And they liked really weird words like that. Huh. I think they probably changed it to Adam so kids could identify with it. Because I know that when they were building out the toy, based on some of the documentary stuff that I remember watching, it was a toy that was empowering to little kids. Mainly little boys. In 1980, Kathleen Conley became the first woman to graduate from what Colorado school? University of Ghost Dad. Yeah, He-Man was Prince Adam in the cartoon, but he's talking about the little comic book that it was a mini comic book that actually came with the toy in the early 80s. Let's see. Did anybody get that answer? Yeah, transforming from kid to something else was a big deal. Yeah. It's like, it was so much innocence back then. It wasn't, people didn't think all outside the box on things as much as they do now. All right, question number 10. The answer is the Air Force Academy. Let's see who got that one right. One person, from what I can see. Looks like Keith, the last one to answer, got it right. The Air Force Academy. So that was answer number 10. Good job, guys. We'll have to start round 3 here in just a few minutes. Retro Days, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that very much. You guys who've given super chats tonight, man, thank y'all so much for supporting the channel and supporting the fight against neurofibromatosis. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very, very much. I'm honored that that you guys think enough of the channel to support us in that way. Thank you very much. They love the transforming kid thing nowadays. Turbo Teen. He turned into... Oh, that's the one who turned into a race car, right? So Keith got the answer right on that last one. He's the only one who got it. We're going to start round 3 in just a few minutes. Yeah, I know. I wish we, I think it might just take time for, you know, for the trivia to build up. Where did you come up with the phrase, "What up to my peoples"? What up to my peoples, and welcome to Retro Crunch, your #1 source for retro pop culture and news. Where did I come up with that? All right. So a lot of you guys already know the history behind my channel, that I was in a pretty rough, depressed state before I built out this channel. And I was kind of in need of a community of some people that I could, I don't know, be around, that were, you know, had common interests and stuff. I don't know. I was just kind of in a depressed state. So to me, it was like I wanted to surround myself with people that were like me, my people. And I just like calling people my peoples. It's just a, you know, a term from, you know, how I was raised, I guess. But so I just kind of was kind of, you know, thinking of little gimmicky kind of things that I could say on my channel that would represent, you know, the people that come to my channel and are part of my retro family. And you guys are my peoples. You are the peoples that I love to hang out with, that have the same things in common as I do. And those are the kind of people that I want to associate with, that I want to have on my channel, like in my stream, in here chatting, hanging out. And y'all are my peoples. I mean, that's the way I feel about it. That's kind of how it came about, I guess. Hey, Chris, what's up? Chris Mason. Haven't seen you in a little bit, man. What is up, dude? So how did I end up with y'all? I don't know, man. Luck of the draw. Mask. Oh, man, I love the movie Mask. Eric did a great job on that movie. Not so much on Back to the Future, but hey, you know. Retro chums. Retro People's Crew. You mean my my tagline for coming off, and my tagline for coming on, and my tagline that I use whenever I end the stream or in the videos? If it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching. Retro crunchers, retro bots, roll out. What was it? Oh, he's asking Newfie, do you miss those red hot candies? I kind of miss those. You know, I loved those little box of candies that they had, like the lemon heads and the red hots, and they had the Boston baked beans. And I think you can still get them at like general stores and stuff, but they used to be commonplace in the you know, in just like your gas stations, and we don't really see those anymore. And I know I've talked on the stream about it in the past, but those Jolly Rancher sticks, man, I miss those. I used to love those. Hot tamales, you can get those still too. I remember the hot tamales. The retro lighters. Have you been able to find a place where you can live stream a movie together and watch Ghost Dad? I don't know. There's a place called D Live that PewDiePie used to be on, kind of recent. He just switched back to YouTube. YouTube just signed a huge contract with him to be exclusive on YouTube. Well, there's this other YouTube-like place called dlive.com, I think it is, or something like that. That is a place where I know I could stream and you guys could watch it with me. Oh, candy cigarettes. Oh, man, I remember those. I remember those. Both the hard candy ones and the bubblegum ones. Remember they had the hard candy ones with the powder, and they had the bubblegum candy cigarettes. Rictobots. There you go. Rictobots. We can do that in Discord. Oh, I would definitely do something like that in Discord. That'd be cool. If you guys wanted to do a movie night in Discord, I would definitely do that. Not sure how, big a group we could get in there. Plus, I'm kind of not even sure if I would want to do it in the voice chat or not. I mean, we could maybe give it a try. But, if you're going to watch a movie together, you don't want everybody talking. But maybe texting. I don't know. It would definitely be, worth giving a try, though. My fiance still eats baked beans, lemon heads, etc. Can still find them at Bed Bath & Beyond and Dollar Trees. Yeah. Keith, I kind of remember seeing them at those different places, especially at the Dollar Tree. I do remember seeing them at the Dollar Tree. Discord discussion. Hold on. Pink snowballs and milk duds? What? What in the world? What's that? Oh, man. All right. Are you guys ready for the third and final round? Because we are getting started. Y'all ready for round 3? Is that what they're called? Snow caps? Because that just does not sound appealing. I don't even like snowballs. I don't like peeps. Retro speculators, roll out. All right. Sugar babies and sugar daddies. Those were awesome. Oh my God. I would love that, Nermi, but I don't want to obligate anybody to have to pay money to play trivia. I mean, to me, that would be really, really neat. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't want people to be obligated to do that. Even though, the money that does go to a charity. But yeah, this is, not an obligation. Mallow cups. I've never even heard of Mallow cups, Retro Days. Marshmallows. What are those? No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. I like marshmallows only if they're cooked on a hot fire. I'm not really a big marshmallow guy either. Ugh. Sugar babies, sugar daddies, and there was even sugar mama? Hold on, was that the little... No, I don't know which one sugar mama's was. I don't know, Jessens. Okay, round 3. Starting with question number 1. Ah, hey, what's going on? Dora Laxon. Hope I said that right. Ahoy there. How you doing? Question number 1. In the arcade game Skate or Die, what is the name of the skate shop? I just got done playing this game just a couple days ago. Bum, bum, bum. In the arcade game Skate or Die, Skate or Die. I just hate when they said that. What's the name of the skate shop? Okay. Dora Laxon. Every once in a while, you get people on here that you look at their screen name and you're like, man, am I getting that right? Am I saying that right? So I always want to try to do it right. Ricto said Apollo's. Jay said Hawks. Probably after Tony Hawk. Steve, I'm out. Are you leaving, Steve? You got to go. Roger's Skate Shop. Dorlaxon said Rodney's. Oh, 720, man. I loved that game. That game was so fun. It's like playing Marble Madness with a skateboard. I was too busy playing Double Dragon. See, I was a skater growing up, and so I like the skate games. It's the name of one of my old D&D characters. Holy crap. Hey, y'all know they're making a D&D movie, right? Yes, they are making a D&D movie. Do you know Little Big Planet? Consuela Schaefer asks. I've heard of it, but I'm not familiar. I'm vaguely familiar with it. I've never even seen it. Yeah, I like the game. I like both 720 and Skater Die. All right, here we go, guys. Question number 1. The answer is Rodney's Skate Shop. So I know somebody in here said Rodney's. Let's see who it was that got it. Who was it that got it? There we go. It was Dorlaxon. All right, good job. Enigma, you were close, man. I'm pretty sure you've probably played the game. But I just remember because it had that dude with the like kind of spiky hair. And when I was playing it a couple days ago, I was like, that would be a good trivia question. So that's actually why it's in here. Because I was just playing it. All right, so the winner was Dorlaxon. Question number 2. The Game Boy first launched in Japan on April 21st of what year? Can anyone give Ghost Dad for an answer, or is that just at Joey Baseball's answer? Anybody can do it. Come on now. Ghost Dad is a good answer when you don't know the answer. Which is why Joey Baseball's always putting Ghost Dad. I love you, Joey. I'm just messing with you, man. All right. Tiny Tim's. Oh, just out of the question. Okay, good. I'm glad you're hanging out. We got a lot of answers. Oh, man. I was never a skater, but I played that game to death. Yeah. I don't know what it was, but skating games were like a commodity in the 80s. I mean, we got like California Games, man, and TNC Surf, and Skate or Die, and 720. And if you don't realize by now, those were like some of the main ones, and there just wasn't a lot of them. And Skate or Die for me was one of my favorites. 720 was awesome too, but 720 was one of those games that it had the roller ball, you know, the little ball. So you had to go to an arcade to play that one. All right. The Game Boy first launched in Japan on April 21st of what? $1989. And then it came to the U.S. Not much after. Let's see who got it first. Hey, I know I've talked about it, but I'm building a half pipe in my backyard, and I plan on videoing some of that. So if all of a sudden abruptly videos stop happening, I either broke my neck or I never made it back into the house. So 1989. Ricto. Good job, man. Enigma right behind him, man. I can only imagine that both of y'all probably like put your answers in like almost right at the same time. Ooh, I wonder if on the stream if it has the same too. I'll look at yeah. I like to look in the stream too, just to see if it is the same as what's on my back-end chat, just to make sure. And it looks like Ricto got it. Good job, man. All right, question number 3. What Martin Scorsese film based on the life of Jake LaMotta premiered on November 14th, 1980? What Martin Scorsese film based on the life of Jake LaMotta? I think it's LaMotta. It might be LaMotta. Premiered on November 14th, 1980. Yep. Good job. A lot of Raging Bull fans I see out there. Hey, Doralaxin. So here's what you can do to catch up your stream. Go to the settings down in the bottom right. If you look, there's a wheel down there. And on that wheel, look for changing the speed to the playback speed to like 1.75 or 1.5. What will happen is it'll help catch your stream back up to being live. And then that way you'll see my questions and you'll be able to put your answers in faster. So that goes for everybody else. All right. So the answer to question number 3 is Raging Bull. Great movie. Here's a interesting fact about Raging Bull. So if you've watched Raging Bull, you might notice that the I guess like the ring, it changes size. So there's some times where LaMotta has like a lot of confidence and the size of the ring is really big, and it changes size based on his mindset, on his comfortability, like where he is in his life. So if you watch Raging Bull, you'll notice that. It's just one of those little extra little cool things that they did in the movie that kind of helps you understand his frame of mind at the time that he's fighting. So, hey, Ali Van, thank you for stopping by. Peace, love, and pineapples. I also switched from top chat to live chat at the top of the chat window. Oh, okay. So I guess maybe in live chat at the top, maybe it there's less delay because it's not having to do extra work on that on the chat. If that makes any sense, I don't know. That's cool though. That's one that I haven't even thought about trying. I wonder if pop-out chat is any different or if it makes a difference either. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. '80s. This line is from what Kenny Rogers song? I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. See, call me Saya. This line is from what Kenny Rogers song? I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. Da, 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 da. Oh, we didn't say who got the last one. Or did we? I can't remember. It was Nigma. I think. Nigma and Ricto, man, right back to back. Crash Bandicoot. Yes, Consuela. I did like Crash Bandicoot. That was a fun game. I would like to see a live-action Crash Bandicoot movie. Live chat is most accurate. Let's see who got the song correct. Wait, who got this one? Yeah, it was you, Nigma. Sorry, I was a little behind on letting y'all know. I moved on to the next question. Nigma got the last question, and Jetsons got this question correct. And Jace, and Keith, and Christopher, and Doralaxon, and Keith again. He got Katie and Lady. I loved Kenny Rogers growing up. Loved his music. Yeah, Jetsons got this one right. All right, that was good. Okay, so moving on to question Oh, actually, let me show y'all the answer just to make sure y'all got it. Jetsons 71 got it. It was Lady. Good job. Okay. So, question number 5. On November 21st, 1980, a fire in what 2076 room Las Vegas hotel killed 84 and injured hundreds? If you guys will notice in this trivia, it's mostly 80s or early 80s that we've been talking about. Not all of the questions, but a pretty large majority of them are in the early 80s or in 1980. Kind of did that on purpose. November 21st, 1980, a fire in what 2076 room Las Vegas hotel killed 84 and injured hundreds. This was a big story in the early 80s. Finn said Hotel California. That's not funny. Okay, it is a little bit. And the answer is the MGM Grand. Let's see who got it. Blue Heron. Good job. And Keith got it as well. All right, good job, guys. Blue Heron got that one. All right, next question. Question number 6. Arnold Schwarzenegger played muscular Mickey Haggerty in the 80s TV movie about this sex symbol. Arnold Schwarzenegger played muscular Mickey Haggerty in the 80s TV movie about this sex symbol. What hotel chain had a deadly walkway collapse? Retro Days. Let's see. What hotel chain had a deadly walkway collapse? I vaguely remember this. Was it like the oh my gosh. Wasn't like the Holiday Inn or something, was it? I can't remember. I definitely remember hearing something like that a long time ago. All right. Oop. Arnold Schwarzenegger played muscular Mickey Hargitay in the 80s TV movie about this sex symbol. The answer is Jane Mansfield. Let's see who got it. Let's see. Nigma said Maryland. Christopher rang in with Jane Mansfield. Take on me. Dora Laxon said Jane Mansfield as well. And Steve. Kelly Kapowski. I'm too sexy for my shirt. The Mystery Machine. I'm not too sexy for this. Okay, maybe. All right, let's see who got it. Christopher. Christopher got it right. Yeah, that was a good answer. Joey said Ghost Dad. Again. The Hyatt. Okay. The Hyatt. All right. I was thinking that it was one of those more common hotels, but I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. When was that? Do you remember Retro Days? What year that was? Hey, Ghost. Did you give Finn a point? Rickto said he saw you give him a point. I'm not sure how he saw it. Dude, don't argue with me. God, he gets on my nerves. Okay. Jane Mansfield. Question number 7. Who is the leader of Mask in the popular 80s cartoon? 85? Oh, wow. Early 80s. Yeah, that's one of those things that it's like you kind of hear about it as a kid, but it didn't really stick with you. Who is the leader of Mask in the popular 80s cartoon? Gonna take it. Nermie's ringing in with Ghost Dad. All right. Matt Tracker. That seems to be the common answer. Mask. I like that, Dorlax. Matt Tracker. Come on. What was the name of his car? Each of the vehicles in Mask had a car name. This isn't one of the questions, but does anybody know the name of his car? Tracker's gonna lead the mission. And someone's got that supervision. I can't remember who it was. Not Stratahawk. You're close, though. There we go. Doralaxin got it. Dora Chillaxin. I like that. Chillaxin with Doralaxin. Thunderhawk. Remember the red, I don't know, IROC Z? Or whatever it was. Thunderbird? I don't know what it was. I'm not really a car guy. I just wish that they would bring masks back, man. Oh, man. I love the mask toys. Condor. Condor was my absolute favorite mask toy. I loved how it transformed into a helicopter. That little green motorcycle that transformed into a helicopter. Condor. Oh, man. Oh, Spectrum Vision. That's what it's called. Spectrum Vision. Okay. I actually have Condor. He's boxed up somewhere. Actually, I have like about 5 mask toys. They're all boxed up somewhere. Oh, here's another cool thing. So Matt Tracker actually had a brother who was the leader of Mask before him. And he was killed. By who? And then we'll move on to the 8th question. And Doralaxin almost gave away the answer. At Retro and Crew would love a Mask and also Silverhawks. Silverhawks, dude, that show lasted like 3 months, right? And they put out like a season's worth of episodes and then boom, disappeared. Silverhawks was so good. It was like the Thundercats of the air, man. I love the Silverhawks. Doralaxin, you are correct. Miles Mayhem. I can't remember what Matt's brother's name was, but dude, Miles Mayhem literally killed him. Like, you don't hear about that happening in cartoons, and he was literally killed by Miles Mayhem. It's crazy. That was mentioned earlier. Yeah, I actually mentioned Matt Tracker earlier. Silverhawks was awesome. Man, it sure was. Oh, man, dude. Retro Days. So, me too. I don't have one. I'm not, like, trying to one-up you. I would love to have the Boulder Hill set myself. I mean, I really, really would. It had that little garage on the side. Oh, man. It was like a hidden lift-up cave thing. My goal, or I would love to have like all of the big headquarters from all of those favorite cartoons that we all watched growing up. I mean, to me, it would be a dream to have like all of them. I would love to do like just a live stream just to talk about all of the headquarters from all of the main cartoon series one day. One day, I might just do that. I might throw up a live stream on Wednesday or something and be like, all right, today we're talking about the top 10 headquarters. And it's not even going to be a video. It's just going to be a stream. That way it can be engaging. Because, dude, Boulder Hill, I love that thing, man. There's so many cool headquarters like the Terradrome and, Snake Mountain, which me and you have already talked about. We're both getting one. And then Castle Grayskull and... the GoBots, damn it, what's he called? I forgot his name. I actually have him and I can't remember him. The walking one that turns into a spaceship. Mayhem's jet copter was awesome. Yep. Okay. Sorry, guys. I get off track real easily. Especially when I start talking about stuff that just like extremely gets me like pumped. First name of the Goblin King. Straight and to the point. What's the first name of the Goblin King? They're supposed to be doing a remake. Haven't heard for sure, what's going to happen, but... Yeah, William, you that's a good start. The USS Flag is one that I would definitely throw in there because it's kind of like my holy grail. Let's see who got this answer right. We've already got a bunch of people that have chimed in. Name of the Goblin King. This is his first name. Dude, Retro Days, man. You got to be on that stream because I know you probably have some of those HQs as well. Don't tell me you don't have like Castle Grayskull or the old Snake Mountain. Oh, who got the last one right? Did I not say? Oh, you're right, man. I didn't say. So the first one to ring in on the last question, sorry about that, was it looks like it was William. I believe William Lightburn got that one first, Matt Tracker. And then Enigma was right after him. So, and then on this one, first name of the Goblin King. Jareth. Let's see how many got it. Purple Epic Icon. Looks like the first one to answer in. And then Enigma. Dude, you were right behind him, dude. You almost got it. So, Purple got that one. Next question. A style of trousers characterized by the use of nylon, especially ripstop nylon. I had to look that up because I didn't know what ripstop was. But, yeah, after the fact, I realized why it's called ripstop. It's basically because of the way the nylon is thread. So if it does rip, it doesn't like just continue on. It's the way it's threaded or something along those lines. A style of trousers characterized by the use of nylon, especially ripstop nylon. Computer, what are the best agents for this mission? They better not do a damn remake of Labyrinth. They are doing a remake of Labyrinth. Typed it twice. Stream is messing up again. I hope this thing doesn't cut out. I'm even updating my playback speed every once in a while just so I can kind of make sure that what I'm seeing is what you guys are seeing. And I am seeing like a little bit of lag, but not too bad. Maybe a couple seconds. All right, so let's see what the answer is to that question. Parachute pants. I had a couple pair of parachute pants. I was a breaker growing up. Call me a b-boy. And parachute pants were the ish. I loved parachute pants. The problem with parachute pants was they weren't very forgiving. So you either bought some that were bigger than you needed to wear. So whenever you were, moving around on the dance floor or, doing your breaking, that you wouldn't rip them or tear them down the seam, down the butt crack. But yeah, hammer pants were different from parachute pants. People like to say hammer pants, but hammer pants were actually different. Those jam pants, whatever you want to call them. I never liked hammer pants, but I loved parachute pants. The only sets I have now are the OG Castle Grayskull, Classics Grayskull, and Doom's Tower from Secret Wars. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen the Secret Wars tower. No. Dorlaxin. I don't agree with that. Hammer pants were different from parachute pants. Literally, physically different. Hammer pants, they were made of all kinds of different material. Parachute pants, they're called parachute pants. And they're made of nylon. Parachute pants had the zippers all over them. Hammer pants did have zippers all over them. All right, so let's see who got it right, though. Doralaxin, Enigma, do you have the giant bulge? What the hell is that all about? All right. Okay, let's see who rang in. Oh, man. Hershey pants, Doralaxin. You got it right, even though you don't know the difference. Nigma said hammer pants. Nigma said parachute pants. Hammer pants. Nope. My parachute pants didn't stop from ripping. Yeah, I know. Mine were the same way. Mine always ripped in the knees. Because remember, we were always on the cardboard doing the knee spins. You remember that? Or doing the windmill. Well, mine always burned through from doing the knee spins when I would be breakdancing. You know, you get on your knee and you just sit there and spin and spin and spin. Well, my dumbass used to do it on concrete too, and yeah, that's not the thing to do in parachute pants. And my parents literally only ever bought me 2 pair ever growing up, and they were like literally my favorite pants growing up. And I was so upset. And dude, you couldn't. Okay, there was a specific time in the 80s where you did not wear jeans that had holes in them. And I don't remember exactly what years that was, but when parachute pants were out, it was a no-no to have any rips or holes in your parachute pants. It was very unsightly, and people kind of dogged you out on it. Or at least in my neighborhood, in my schools, we got dogged out on it. So if my parachute pants had holes in them, they were like basically goners. I could only use them like at home or, you know, playing in after that. So couldn't walk around carrying my damn cardboard in my boombox anymore, trying to act cool, and then throw my cardboard down and start being like, let's go. Which one of y'all want to do a headstand and spin for 30 seconds and hurt your neck? But anyway. Hammer pants were extremely baggy in the junk area, and they looked like genie pants. That's hammer pants. Parachute pants were tight. They were form-fitting. They had zippers, and they were made of nylon, specifically made of specific material. Hammer pants or jams, or well, I think jams are a different thing, but there's another name for hammer pants as well. But they were actually very loose material that was baggy, had baggy wide hips. Yeah. So there is an extreme difference between hammer pants and parachute pants. I don't know. Retro Days, you want to step in on that conversation and give your input? Yeah, hammer pants were very loose fitting, and parachute pants were very form fitting. They were tight. I mean, they didn't have to be tight, but they weren't malleable. They didn't stretch at all, like zero. They did not stretch. Harem pants. Damn it. Thank you, Christopher. That's the word I was looking for. Harem pants. Hammer pants were like harem pants. That is that's what I was looking for. Yeah. I couldn't think of the term. Couldn't think of the word. And I will correct anybody out there on any website or webpage or YouTube channel that wants to, you know, call them the same, because, yeah, they're just, yeah, like what genies wore. Exactly. All right. Anyway. All right. I just, there's a lot of confusion out there about the difference between hammer pants and parachute pants. So, sorry, I didn't mean to. Arabian pants were hammer pants. Yeah, pretty much. Question number 10. The famous Run DMC song is about a pair of shoes. Oh, this famous Run DMC song is about a pair of shoes. Let me know which one it is. Walk this way. That's a good one. That's not the answer. But it's a good answer. I love Walk This Way. That is an amazing, amazing. Oh, Lord. Purple, man. You were so close. You were so close, man. Ghost Dad shoes. You can't find them? You put them down somewhere and you can't find them. The famous Run DMC, or this famous Run DMC song is about a pair of shoes. The answer is my Adidas. Even though I prefer Nike Cortez. If you don't know what they are, look them up. You need to go buy a pair. They are the raddest and most awesome shoe ever created, ever put on the market. Jordan 1, psh, ha. Ha. Adidas Shell Toe, psh, psh, ha. Nike Cortez. Greatest pair of shoes ever created. Ever. Air Force One. Psh, 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 ha. Nike Cortez. Greatest shoe ever created. Reebok Pump. Psh, 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 ha. Chuck Taylor's. Psh. Actually, I'll give you a half one. Psh. I like Chuck Taylor's. Adidas was also created by an actual Nazi. What's so fun about that? Oh, man. All right. So, my Adidas. Let's see who got the answer. And that is the end of round 3. Oh, Keith coming through in the clinch, winning the last question of the night. Good job, man. The answer's so nice, he said it twice. I like Walk This Way because I didn't think about it whenever you first started calling that one out. But I'm like, yeah, man, that's actually kind of about shoes. Like, or, you know, it could be, I guess. Kind of funny. All right, so that is the end. I don't know, Nigma, did you keep track of the... Forrest Gump rocked the Cortez, dude. Need I say any more? I mean, come on. If Forrest Gump can rock the Cortez, I mean, that sets the standard for cool, right? Maybe not. I still love the Cortezes. The Cortezes were, oh my God. Yeah, you're right. Chucks will never go out of style, but they're not as cool looking. They might be more comfortable, but they damn sure aren't as cool looking as the Nike Cortez. I wear Walmart brand. Dude, I got plenty of Walmart shoes. Wear them for work. But when I want to chillax with Doralax, we wear Nike Cortez. That's the way to go. Oh, man. That was so fun. I had a good time. I'm guessing that either Nigma or Ricto or William might have won. Hate your box of chocolates. All right, walk this way. Adidas. My Adidas. Keith got that one. Keith got a pretty good amount of them tonight, too. Honestly, to tell you the truth, Nigma, I really like Walk This Way, but I don't really know what it's about. There's so many songs that I listen to that I never really paid attention to the lyrics. And Run DMC is literally my favorite rap band of all time, and that's pretty sad that I didn't know that. But do they have an air pump? Newfie asks. I have those fly Nike Ghost ads. Yeah, but when you took them off, were you able to find them again? Oh, kangaroos, man. Kangaroos were the ish. Kangaroos, man. Yeah, they had the zipper, right? You'd think that more people would be wearing kangaroos now because they like to hide their stuff. Yeah, I definitely want to do a video or like a live stream to talk about all of the awesome headquarters that were out there. I mean, there's a lot of them, but there's a short list of just like holy grail ones. So there's not an extremely large list of the better ones. What in the heck is that? There. Keeps moving. That's weird. When I switch over to here, I think it goes away. Yeah, it's kind of odd. I need to find out why that's happening. Yeah, I lost them after I took them off. You can't find them in any size above 9 or 10. Excuse. Is that what you're saying? The Cat's Lair. I always wanted that. Man, I love it in the cartoon. I mean, it's got that that sort of a Egyptian look to it. Yeah, it's so cool looking. Don't even get me started on stupid Thundercats Roar. I think it looks dumb as all get out in that, but so that was a good 3 rounds. I had a really good time with it. Those super chats that we got in to support the channel and for the NF Foundation, I appreciate that. That was very, very kind of you guys. Let's see. They never made an ARC-based playset for the Autobots, did they? No, they did not. There's been some small ones, like little toy ship ones that have been made, but not one that you could, or that I'm aware of, that you could fit, people into. Excuse me. Now, what would be cool is if maybe a third-party company, or they did like a Hasbro Pulse. It's not called Hasbro Pulse. That's their main Hasbro distribution thing. What's it called? Hasbro Labs. Hasbro Labs. That's where I got Unicron coming. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Unicron. Yeah, Metroplex is gigantic. the city, the Autobot city. Hey Nermi, so it's still up in the air on what type of trivia I'm going to do next week. I haven't really decided yet. Yeah, Unicron. I think I might have asked, but is anybody here going to be getting the Unicron from HasLabs? I've got one coming. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with it. I'm probably going to hang it from my ceiling. Orson Welles voiced Unicron. Yeah, man. Orson Welles. Awesome. Orson Welles. Fort Max was $89 at old Walmarts back in '89. I got the new Fort Max from the recent line that they did. Yes, yes, Keith. Do not forget about Discord, man. If you look in the description down below, on my Discord, I have a link that if you want to join our Discord and, have conversations about whatever that's retro related, you can definitely join that and chill out with us and hang out and talk retro topics, even when the stream is ended. I didn't get in on the HasLab Unicron. So Retro Days, one of the main reasons that I did was because it is a extremely unique product that is going to be limited in distribution and creation, and it has a finite lifespan. They're not going to recreate it, as far as I'm aware. Now they'll probably make other versions of it that are smaller, but this is one of those unique things that Hasbro's going to do those kind of things that are going to be the really big ticket items, but they typically sell the products that go in your Walmart stores and stuff. And Unicron is just not one of those products. It's kind of like the Super 7 Snake Mountain. It's something that is for a unique audience or a select audience of people that want to spend that kind of money for it. And I didn't really want to spend that kind of money for it, but I went ahead and picked one up. And I'm sure there's going to be people selling theirs, so you can always wait until you might be able to pick up a used one for even less. I don't know, but I got it because I have fear of missing out. I don't know. That's basically what it comes down to. Rip Junkyard Dog. Keith, man, Junkyard Dog. I love Junkyard Dog. Y'all are talking about my Junkyard Dog, man. You guys know my buttons, man. You know the topics that I love talking about. Y'all are getting to know me pretty well. I just want a reissue of the Combiners. Another reissue? Because there's been a couple. You mean okay. Are you talking about like the G1 Walmart Combiner reissues? Because, dude, that would be awesome. I picked up the Devastator Combiner, the G1 reissue Devastator. I actually love it because it reminds me totally of my original G1 Devastator from the 80s. So that might be what you're talking about. I don't know why I was thinking reissue. I was thinking more of the those recreations that they made recently. Oh, Doralax and oh man, I missed this one. You got to wrestle Junkyard Dog before he died. I don't know if you knew this, but Junkyard Dog is one of my favorite all-time wrestlers. He is. I love Junkyard Dog. Yeah, he had a short but storied history in the WWF, but I did like him. Devastator, Superion, Defensor, Computron, the Dinobots. There's a couple you're missing, but Yeah, I would definitely buy those though. Give me, oh yeah. There's some of the G2s that I liked. Junkyard Dog had a hard head. I just love that chain he always wore. And I don't know if that's why I love Mr. T. Because, dude, both Junkyard Dog and Mr. T wore chains. And except the Junkyard Dog wore a actual dog chain. And Mr. T, of course, he wore gold. But, oh man, I'm going to bawl like a baby whenever I hope that Mr. T has a long life. I hope he has another 20 years in him. Two. Yeah, I like AEW. He was on the cartoon, though. Junkyard Dog was. No. Have you heard of Maurice LaMarche's impersonation of Orion? Orion Wells? Got your Mr. T tribute video planned out? Yeah, man. I got him up on the wall right now. Right there. That's Mr. T. I thought it was cool when G.I. Joe added Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah, I did too. I like Sergeant Slaughter. Sergeant Slaughter's another one in wrestling that I always rooted for. I liked him. I think that his first couple episodes in season 2 of A Real American Hero, though, I think that they were a little bit rough. His audio acting, what do you call it? His voice acting was not very. Yeah, I know what you meant, Orson Welles. I didn't think that his voice acting was very good. It got better. It definitely got better. After they got past the Serpentor crap. But I still thought that he was like overpowered as hell. But you know, it's a cartoon. You know, he could take 20 bats and throw them around. No problem. Yeah, after I read it, I was like, oh, I think he means Orson Welles. He had the Wells. John Cena. I saw Jake the Snake at a Comic-Con. And I saw the Honky Tonk Man a couple years back at a Comic-Con as well. And Jimmy Hart. I got a picture with him. That guy, man, he's a case and a half. Very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, Keith, I agree with that, man. I'm not sure what episode he actually kind of figured out how to voice act, but it definitely took him a little bit of time. I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it, but I just know after watching it recently that I'm like, wow, man, this guy just he doesn't have a different level in his voice. It's always yelling, and it's always from a distance. It was weird. Didn't sound right. And whoever it was that was his voice coach during him being on the show, they should have been fired, or maybe they were before he ever got there. I don't know. Oh, is that autocorrect? Oh, man. You know, a toy that I never got was the Fridge Perry. I wanted that toy. He had that number on his jersey or on his shirt. Kind of like Bazooka. Reminded me of Bazooka. Man, getting sad talking about some of these wrestlers that we lost. Kind of sad. Speed up my feed real quick. See if I can get it caught up. Oh, looks like I'm pretty much caught up. Auto corrupt. Yeah, it almost seems like that's what it does. Auto corrupt. I'm checking on my Discord here real quick. I'm actually not even logged in. I actually reboot my computer before I set up my stream, so you know, just to make sure I didn't have any lag or any issues with the old computer system that I really need to upgrade. So sometime pretty soon I need to start thinking about doing some upgrading. Yeah, I'm trying to make it a point to end in probably a couple minutes because I want to try to end around the 3-hour mark. Dang, trivia took us 2.5 hours. It's like, dang. Alex Trebek doesn't take 2.5 hours. Well, I'm glad you're in here, man. It's good to have you guys in here hanging out. There we go. There's a couple of people online. Oh, we got a couple new people too. That's cool. I love it when we get new people in Discord. You're on Jeopardy. What is that? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I used to know Morse code. I don't remember any of it. Any news on if anyone is taking over for Alex Trebek? I don't know. I want to read his memoir. He's got a memoir that he's going to be putting out. I don't know if he already put the book out, but I know he has a memoir that I guess he's supposed to be putting out. But I'm curious as to what that's going to be about. But yeah, I don't know if he if he's like selected a person to take over whenever he leaves. Oh man, I mean it's gonna be like there's gonna be a big void. It's gonna be difficult having somebody come in. I would like to have a brainiac kind of person come in, like Ben Stein. I don't know how old Ben Stein is. He's probably older than Alex Trebek, but I think that we need a brainiac type person to come in after Alex Trebek because, yeah, he was. He is just an amazing host for that show. Let's see. What is your least favorite wrestler? Oh, purple. You're Orb Weaver. Okay, cool. I'm trying to think of who I think would be a wrestler that I just couldn't stand, that I also thought was kind of horrible. I don't know. Man, that's a hard one. I can name a few, but I don't know. It's hard for me to single out someone in particular. I'm trying to decide if I would want to go old school or someone more modern, because there's a lot of modern wrestlers that I really don't care about. Win Ben Stein's money. Will Ferrell should host Jeopardy. Dude, that is a good pick. It would never happen, but it's a good pick. I like that. I like that one. What's up, Oliver? Dude, you've been quiet. I hadn't seen you in the stream. Unless you just got here. Or unless I've just been missing your comments. I mean, sorry if I have. That happens sometimes. Sometimes I get trying to look up. Brock Lesnar, he's not so bad. I didn't think, anyway. I mean, I don't think he's like a talker or anything like that, but I don't think that WWF would be better without him. I mean, I think he was okay. Oh, Jace don't like Brock either. I think he's a tough mother. Shut your mouth, though. The Von Erichs. What? Lex Luger. Oh, New Jack? Oh, Lord. I like The Miz. I don't... Okay, I mean, I gotta preface that. I don't exactly like him, but I love people who can gab, man. And I think The Miz can gab. And even though he's this little punk, short, or, you know, little guy. Well, he's not real little, but compared to a lot of the wrestlers he is. But he's got the gift, man. He can talk trash. I like that. I love people who can talk trash, whether they're a heel or a good. You know? You can be a good guy and talk trash. You can be a heel and talk trash. You know, he's kind of in between. But I like him for some of those reasons. A wrestler like that who really doesn't have a lot of skill, but who's able to, you know, stay relevant in his own way. I mean, the guy's doing what he has to do to stay relevant. Mankind did that. Mick Foley. Oh, shoot. When I watched WWF, who held all the titles? I don't remember. I remember Hulk Hogan was in his prime. My favorite wrestler of all time. For me, it was Hogan, Tito Santana, and Greg Valentine, and Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Hold on, you're saying the ones that you don't like? Hulk Hogan? Oh my God, where's my instant mute button? Ricto, 45-minute mute. I'm kidding. I'm playing. What? I like Hogan. I like Hogan. Lex Luger. Oh, you mean who held the belts? Okay, shit. Never mind. I thought Hogan made it big when he was in Rocky 2. Was it? Or 3. Yes, Consuela, I'm getting ready to end the stream. Dude, hey Ghost. Dude, what are you doing over here, man? What are you like messing with my stream? He gets on my nerves. I think that's Ghost Dad. I think he's like somehow like messing with my stream. Bobby the Brain. I like the Heart Foundation. Heart Foundation was fun. Best wrestler of the 90s, Ghost Dad. I like that one. Alright, guys. It is time to end the stream. You guys are welcome to join in on Discord and continue the wrestling talk. I might join in with you guys if y'all want to do that. And if you're not a member of my Discord, the link is in the description down below. And if you're here to support the fight against neurofibromatosis, this month is NF Awareness Month. So if you want to support the NF Foundation, the link for that is also down in the bottom. So yeah, good games tonight. Yeah, man, you must have got tired. You must have had a long day or something. So I'm going to be doing my news tomorrow, Consuela, but I'm not going to be doing a live stream. But you are definitely welcome to watch any of my old streams if you want. So that would be really cool. Yep. I will see you later, Nermi and Nigma and Steve and Keith and Ricto and Jetsons and Consuela. Who else is left? There's 21 people, but a lot of people aren't talking. Joanna. Desiree. Oh, Vader. Yeah, she wrote Vader. William. And there might be more, but I am going to go ahead and cut out, guys. And Purple. Yes, later, Retro Nation. Thanks, Finn, for coming in. All you guys, I appreciate it. Oh, you're one of those who just can fall asleep pretty easy. All right, Newfie. See you later, homie. Later, Keith. Yes, stay retro. I'm going to go Mac a bid. All right. So, you know what I like to do to end the night? I like to say, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. And remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Stay retro.